Hey! Of course I'm trying to fix this. I give up. I give up. Oh my God. So, you know what? I'm not even in the first 30 seconds. I'm already going to start cussing. It was supposed to start 15 minutes ago, but because AT&T, Microsoft, and YouTube are a bunch of bitches, I'm saying that in the first 30 seconds. I don't give a shit. Because of it, I couldn't go live. Oh my God. So I found myself taking the battery out of my Wi-Fi and slamming it on the counter, which is probably not good for the battery, but it made me feel good. Holy crap. Okay. And my pets. You're going to hear meowing, barking, and crowing, just so you know. That's going to happen. All right, so Aries. Woo! After all that, Aries. Oh, look, and there's my cat's ass. Well, that's great. Okay, well, Joey is washing baby on the head. All right, so Aries. Let's try to do this. And you can't see the table, and it's all cockeyed, and you know what? I don't even care. I'm just happy to be able to go live at this point. All right, so Aries, let's see what's going on for you all. And I am going to do Aries if I can, and Taurus if I can get them done. If you see me look up at the screen, look irritated, and then start swearing, and then it gets disconnected, you'll know what happened. Yeah, so let's see what's going on with you all. Now, I'm going to use the Nightfall Tarot. So let's see here. Do a little shuffle action. I found a new way to pull cards, so let's see. I don't know who, somebody just hopped on and then hopped right back off. They accidentally joined a live stream. Maybe they thought it was, I don't know what they thought it was, but yeah, whoever you were, sorry if it wasn't what you thought it was. Like, oh, this wasn't the gaming channel that I meant. 5 of Swords, argument, 10 of Pentacles, about money, resources, maybe? I don't know. All right, let's see. Frustration, anger, over... I don't know, like... 10 of Pentacles is usually like, it could be a home situation, it could be something having to do with a lot of money, or living the good life, I don't know. So, or an estate. So let's see what's going on now. So... I will cut. Okay, so burdened by something. All right, so, and actually, you know what? I'm just going to shuffle all these, all fresh, nice shuffle decks. We're doing Nightfall Tarot, Runic Tarot, the Transient Light Tarot. I don't remember, what is this? Clarity, I think. But I'm knocking cards on the floor. And Necronomicon. So these are the decks I'm going to, oh, 9 of Pentacles just fell on the floor, so. Some of you all, that's you being single and focusing on just being good on your own. All right, that's obviously not everybody. So let's see. So are you feeling burdened by something, either making a final decision on something, or restarting something, bringing back something from the dead, reviving something? Let's see. Clarity Tarot. I wish you could see these decks. Is there a way I could push this back a little bit without showing my stupid sink? Which actually isn't, there's nothing wrong with it, but what in the fuck? I'm about to start swearing. And there's just, if you have children, or is it even, yeah, it is. It's still recording. So it decided, no, I don't want to show my sink. I want to get my sink replaced with a new one. What the fuck? You know what? Whatever. So you're not going to be able to see the cards, I guess. This is a patience building kind of day. Let me tell you. Patience building. Oh, my Lord. Did you like how the camera went, woo? So I don't know if you're seeing me sideways right now. I think you're seeing normal. I think. All right, so what's going on? Wow. Damn, Aries, what do you got going on? Look, hey, D. Wow, I'm like, did you hear my swearing session in the very beginning? I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God. I could not go live because Microsoft wanted to do an update. And then AT&T decided that they didn't want my Wi-Fi to work, so I took the battery out and smacked it on the table. I was pissed. All right, so for now, it looks like everything is working. For now. We'll see if it continues. So there's been some kind of big shakeup, or I'm saying been. I'm getting hot now. I'm getting hot because I'm mad, not because it's hot in here. But I said been, so there's been some kind of shakeup, it looks like. I love these cards. Stop old habits and ways regarding love. And then it says for money, I like this. This is so cool. It says change attachment to wealth and status. Change attachment. Okay. So, I'm not going to pick up that one card. It can stay on the floor. It's from this deck. It's the Nine of Pentacles, but that's the card of being single all on your own. Unless that means that there's going to be a big change in your relationship status. Alright, let's see. Okay, so Prentice is Page, so Page of Wands. Before I even speak on that, because I want to see here. And is that a person or is that a message? I feel like that's a message. So let's see. Necronomicon. I just did a review for this deck. I am burning up right now. I think it's because I got mad as hell. And I'm wearing a sweatshirt. So it could take me a second to cool down, I guess. So let's see. Before I go too far, can you even, hopefully you can see some of these cards. Eight of, oh, so you're walking away from something? Are you impulsively walking away from something? Because you got the Tower, you got the Page of Wands, and then you got the Eight of Cups. That's like impulsively walking away. Like choosing, maybe you're just choosing to, you're like, in my case, I'm like, I would get irritated because of the burden of trying to make it a final decision, you know, from burden dealing with these companies. And the Tower moment, you know, out of nowhere, me causing a shakeup and impulsively choosing just to walk away to deal with a new company. But I don't know if it's your love life, you'll know what this is, but it has something to do with you, big shakeup, you impulsively choosing to walk away from something or someone. If it is someone, I want to see if we can get any information on who it might be. If it's a person, give us something that tells us who this would be. Okay, so sixth house. Sixth house has to do with what could be co-workers, jobs, co-workers, health situations, mundane, anything mundane. Actually, you know what? In my case, it would make sense because, you know, these companies, I use these companies in my day-to-day, and that's mundane world, sixth house world. So in my case, it would be like me walking away from these companies and saying to hell with them. But let's see, if you're dealing with a person, if you're walking away from somebody, or if you're making, I don't know if you're making a final decision, if there was a burden of some sort, and you're impulsively just choosing to walk away, kind of like a snap decision. Because with the Judgment card and the Apprentice of Wands showing, see how this Apprentice of Wands has like a, it makes you think of like the Judgment card, like making an announcement. See this particular one, how it makes an announcement? And my dogs are coming back into the kitchen, even though they know they're not supposed to. And I even put up a pet gate to keep them from coming in, and yet they keep doing it. All right. Patience. Okay, and I'm not picking that up over there. It's the Hangman. So feeling stuck. So you're indecisive about this, though. Are you gonna walk away, or have you already walked away from someone or something, and now you're kind of in two minds about it? You're like, should I have done that? Should I do that, or should I have done that? And it could be some of you all, if it's a relationship, it could be an LGBTQ one, because I see the rainbow here, and this if you look, the blades are a rainbow. Whenever I see that, that's my symbol. So, okay, so what's going to happen in the future with this situation, or this person, or this thing, or whatever? What's going to happen in the future? Look, well, things are going to be fair. Now, for some of you, it might involve the justice system, or law enforcement, or, you know, courts, or whatever. But there's going to be a focus on things being fair and balanced. Fairness. Justice coming, you know, coming out. Here, I'm going to put it over here. Justice being served. Is there advice for you? What would be the advice for you on this? Well, the Empress card is usually a card of nurturing, like nurturing and growing and being loving. It also has to do with, you know, childbirth and giving birth to something. Wow, you got a lot. Look at all these. Okay, so I'm pulling. You're seeing this. I'm pulling from all these different decks, and we're getting all these major arcana cards. You have the Judgment, the Tower, Justice, the Empress, the Hierophant, and these are all from different decks. I mean, I've pulled 9 cards technically, and half of them are major arcana. So you're dealing with big life-changing situations, and I have cards all over the floor, and I don't even care. I don't even care. I mean, that kind of day. I know she's not coming in here. If I say her name, she'll definitely come in here. I'm trying to keep my pets out of the kitchen, which is why I put a pet gate up, which they jump over, but whatever. Alright, so Aries. This is kind of clear as mud to me. So, okay, so let's say it's love. Let's say it's a love situation. You may have you either have or are going to impulsively choose to walk away, but then you're going to be in two minds about it, like, did I do the right thing? Things are going to work out to be fair and balanced, but you're being called on to be, like, nurturing and committed. Nurturing and committed, but that doesn't really make sense if you're walking away. So, can we get some clarifiers on that? And I love this deck. I'm going to use this deck to do it. Wow. This is focusing on your happiness, like focusing on your happily ever after. So what makes you truly happy? Is it having a happy, loving home? Is it having stable home life, or, you know, your job, your money situation? What makes you truly happy? This is what you're to focus on, like your own happiness, not worrying about, you know, somebody else or what makes them happy, or, you know, serving anybody else. This is basically focusing on your happiness, what makes you happy. So, man, we're 13 minutes in. I feel like I've achieved nothing with this. I forgot to mention, if it resonates at all, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. Oh, by the way, there are playlists for all the signs. So there's an Aries playlist too. So if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, check out one of your other sign placements. There's even playlists for all the signs. But I ranted so long, I spent half the time complaining about all these major companies. Pissing me off. All right, so can we get anything about your money? Any messages about money? You're going to be moving on. So if something has caused you stress or any kind of drama or frustration, you're going to move on from that. Use this one. Any advice you may be guided to do? Well, apparently 2 cards. Okay, so wait. So if you put something in motion, that makes sense. So the advice is to wait and focus on being single and happy on your own. And you know what, that makes me think that for some of you all, if you're thinking about, I don't know, if you're single, or if you've got a relationship thing that's kind of not working, it's telling you to focus on being single and good on your own, and just wait. And even though I ask about money, this almost has me having a feel of Focus on your financial stuff. Don't worry about relationship crap. Maybe wait for the right one to come along. Don't even like put too much energy into it. But this, Nine of Pentacles is a card of being happy on your own, being single and happy on your own. So if this is advice, it's telling you just to kind of wait, focus on your own financial happiness and everything, and making sure you've got what you need. I forgot to put do not disturb once I've got all these things coming through. But it looks like, also, because this is the second card, it also makes me think that financially, you are gonna be good on your own. You don't have to worry about it. So you're gonna move on from some kind of stressful situation and be good. You're not gonna have to worry about money. So, is there any other? I want to get some. Is there any kind of intuitive advice? Okay, so if there is somebody, the next person that does come towards you, even though I'm telling you not to worry about that right now, but the next person that comes towards you, can we get any information about who they might be? So I'm going to pull some cards, and I'm going to pull the oracle. Somebody who's ended something. It could be somebody they could have Scorpio in their chart, because this is the death card. They could have Scorpio in their chart, but they also could have just gotten out of something, just ended something. They could also be somebody who's very intense, because the death card reflects a person who's very intense. Let's see, what else? Third house, so somebody who communication is very important to them, and they may be someone who puts energy into learning, like taking night classes, not necessarily like long-term career stuff, but more like like taking I don't know, how to do this or how to do that, like short-term classes on how to do things, like for example how to like fix your motorcycle or something. So what else though? What else can we find out about them? And I want to see here. Capricorn. Okay, so we have Capricorn energy. So we have Scorpio, Capricorn. Eight of Wands is somebody who moves very quickly, doesn't waste time. It's also a Sagittarius card. So those are the signs that are reflected in somebody who may be coming towards you. But it also could signify for non-love situations. And also, third house is it is siblings, aunts, uncles, and cousins. So if it's a non-romantic thing, if it's just you want to know who's entering your life or coming towards you in the near future, it could be a relative of those signs: Scorpio, Capricorn, and Sagittarius, and somebody who does things very quickly and doesn't waste time. So I kind of want to just do the all signs and just scrap this. I feel like, and I almost sound like Tyler as I say this, but like it's a failed read. But I mean, I feel like it's all over the place, and I definitely don't feel like I'm tuned into it. So I don't like that. And because of that, I just want to do the all signs, and then I don't even want to. I kind of don't even want to do the Taurus reading right now because I want it to be a hot mess, but it kind of is going to be a hot mess probably. So let's see. If you are dealing with a fellow Aries, dang. You know what? I haven't pulled much of these other cards. This is from the Necronomicon. I just did this deck. I did a deck review of it, and it's a cool deck, and I'm just now learning. I'm just now reading H.P. Lovecraft, who this deck and the where's the other one that is inspired? What the crap? Where's the other one? All right, so there is another deck, and I know I have it out here. So Cthulhu. So this deck and the Necronomicon deck are both inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's fiction, horror fiction. Horror fiction. He's a scary writer. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna go back and Google and see if there's probably like movies based on his stories. I don't know. I'll look and see. And if anybody knows, feel free to comment. If you know of any movies that are based on H.P. Lovecraft's stories, that'd be kind of interesting. All right. So if you are dealing with a fellow Aries, actually, you know what? Am I supposed to be using this deck? Not really, but Page of Books. That's like Page of Swords. So we're gonna use this for this one. Queen of Torches. Okay, I'm not going to use it for the rest of it. So here, just for if you're dealing with another Aries, you have the Page of Books, which is like the Page of Swords, and then the Queen of Torches, which is like the Queen of Wands. So they have a lot of passion for you. I think they're spying on you right now. But they do have a lot of passion for you. And let's see, if you're dealing, damn, see, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just a uncoordinated, cocked up mess at the moment. If you are dealing with a Taurus, if you're dealing with a Taurus, I am a hot mess. They have a lot of hope. They're trying to heal from something, and they're kind of chilly to you right now. If you are dealing with a Gemini, they want to move forward, but they're being kind of bitchy. Unless they're moving on and being bitchy, there's that possibility. So you'll know your situation. But Cancer, they feel left out in the cold. Feel like they feel as if you, in some way, shape, or form, bring a sense of luck into their life. But they're confused. So they're in the dark or confused about something. If you are dealing with a Leo, they're a dramatic mess, but they want to commit to you. So a dramatic mess wants to commit to you. Virgo is focusing on work, and they feel like it's a disaster. The Libra. Okay, so the Libra might have Venus in Scorpio, maybe. The Libra feels like it's done, and things are all up in the air. The Scorpio is walking away and just being quiet. They may have secrets. They're not telling you. Well, that's Scorpio, right? I'm going to say that's a typical Scorpio. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, they have a lot of passion for you, and they are, well, they could be actually in prison, but I think more likely they're just kind of all up in their head about it. The Capricorn is feeling heartbroken and wants a new start. Aquarius feels like they want things to be fair, and they might want to grow with you. Wait a minute. You know what? I just got a thought, and I'm going to ask, is it that they want to marry you? Is it they want to go to the justice of the peace? Yeah, but what is the deal with that? So I think they want to marry you, but they have a fear of commitment. But they want growth. They may want to have children with you too. So I think they want to marry you and have children with you, if that's the kind of relationship that, if you have that kind of relationship. If it's an LGBTQ relationship, it may not have that ability unless you adopt. But if it's not that, if nothing else, I feel like they may have a fear of commitment. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, their biggest thing, whoever you're dealing with has a lot of love for you. But if you're dealing with a Pisces, one of their toxic traits is making you wait and making everybody wait. Like they're always waiting. They spend more time waiting than anything, and that's just, it's a toxic trait. Why do they do that? Why do they do that? Burden. Because they feel burdened in some way? What do they feel burdened? Well, and then you get the Magician. That makes no sense. But that's their toxic trait, is making you wait. Alright, well, Aries, I don't know if this has helped in any way, shape, or form, or if it's just been a gigantic mess. So I'm almost hesitant to do the Taurus reading. But thank you, love you, and I will see you all in the next one. Good Lord.